I just feel like life's been so busy. I have just like 200 things on my mind.
200?
200. And
it's a big number, Bridge.
It's a huge number when you think about 200.
200.
It's like, it's 100 twice.
2 times. That's right.
And it's almost a year, 200.
Of days? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, not. It's more like, I feel like it's closer to 4 years.
It's 365 days a year, and 200 is almost a year of days.
Oh, I was thinking weeks. Oh, Jesus.
And 200 is also what I've been watching on the Olympics, them run the 200 meter. Did you see Snoop Dogg run the 200 meter?
What? No.
He did. He was amazing.
Is it on Peacock? Oh my God.
It's on, of course, Peacock. Are you kidding?
It. Oh my
Paris.
God.
He did fairly well. I mean, he didn't try to like pull a hammy and go too fast, but he did a 200 fairly well. It's definitely on social media. You could find it somewhere. But 200's important. A lot of things are happening. Even Snoop Dogg's doing 200.
I mean,
dash for the Olympics.
I love that. Love the number 200. Feel like it's something important in our lives.
I know. So I guess we'll just talk about it some more.
Sisters who've seen it. We are the sisters who've seen it. Sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, sisters who've seen it.
Hello!
Wow, if we were like on camera hosts with microphones, I feel like we would have been like, welcome!
Katie, this is our 200 episode! 200. Some of you started a podcast in COVID. Woo! And you never got 200. Oh, you never got 200. Gonna be doing this for the rest of our lives.
Oh my God, I wish. Yeah. This is why I always... I mean, listen, I know we always joke about this, but if we put out a poll, listeners, and was like, let Katie and Bridget host some award show, like, we'd be great at it. Because we would just sing randomly, which now I'm thinking that I have to talk with you on a separate occasion about the Celine Dion documentary, because she does that, and I watched it, it was amazing. Anyway, yes, welcome back.
Oh my gosh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is the Sissy Awards.
Woo!
This is the second annual Sissy Awards. Is it annual? How does that work?
Well, when did we do it last? Was that
I don't remember.
Year?
It was at episode 100, and now we're at 200, and there's 56.
But see, I think that's why I was thinking of weeks before, because I think in podcast we have one episode a week, so it's about 50-ish a year. So this was almost probably 2 years ago we did this. So 2
years ago we did the Sissy Awards.
Woo!
Holy cow, we're back, we're at it.
Wow.
And I'm ready to explain it, but should we talk about who we are for any random listeners that just want to listen to the Sissy Awards?
Wow, guys, welcome. I'm going to introduce ourselves so you know who your hosts this evening are. We're not Celine Dion. I wish. But we are the Sisters Who've Seen It, the podcast where two sisters who are not movie critics look back on some of our favorites throughout the years through a psychological, ethical, and familial lens. I'm Katie.
I'm Bridget.
And this is the Sissy Awards.
200 episode.
200.
Second Sissy Awards.
Second.
And this is driven by me.
Woo!
Everything else is done by Katie. Everything else is done by Katie. Katie does all the work. So, here's how it goes, listeners. We take 100 episodes. So the first Sissy Awards was 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Now we're in the second Sissy Awards. So we're at 101 to what is now 200. So we went through basically 100 because some of the, I canceled out the award shows, like we review the Oscars or we review like Sundance, which check those all out. Those are a good time. Those are great.
These are just specifically
specifically
movie reviews,
or nostalgic like TV / movie. I included all of them.
Okay.
And what happens is I make up categories.
Yes.
I introduce these categories to Katie, and we decide who's the winner. And that's how it works. And you have the spreadsheet. Do you want to look at it, or do you want it to be a secret? But wait, do you want it to be a secret?
It could be
and I'll introduce them all to you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 award categories.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be annoying and go through 100 movies in details, but we will talk about 16 categories, and we have to determine the winners. The winners get nothing but pride or possibly shame. And I didn't hold back.
I do feel that one thing we did last time is we also talked about what we think people would be wearing and what their speeches would be like. So I'm sure that's going to come up because if you are new to the podcast, Bridget is actually Joan Rivers. She has opinions on the fashion, on the eyebrows. And did I black out? Did I text you and ask, can you have a category of best eyebrows? Or did I forget to text
blacked
that?
Out.
Damn it. All right, that'll be for the future.
The irony of you describing me that way is with a work from home job, I look like I live on the streets. And we joke all the time at how horrible we dress. So that also makes it even funnier. Here's what we're going to do.
All right.
As I made up these award categories, I sorted them in my spreadsheet, and it just happened to be alphabetical order.
Okay.
So it's just, there's no rhyme or reason to it besides alphabetical order.
For the categories.
Yeah. Okay. And so I'm going to start it out with all sorts of weirdness. And we're just going to keep getting into it. Okay. And I'll announce the category, and then I'll give you the nominees.
Okay. I like it.
And then I think last time we only tied on like 1 or 2 categories, but for the most part, we totally agreed on the winners.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
And honestly, listeners, the point of this is for all you loyal listeners who have actually listened. You get to take a pause and be like, holy cow, I listened to 200 episodes. Woo! And now I'm going to remember them all, because you probably don't remember them all, because that's not how our brains work. Our brains can't remember all this.
Yeah.
So when you're ready, Kate, I'm going to get into it.
Wait, and one thing I just want to preface, again, if you guys did not listen to our first Sissy Awards, or if you're brand new, I just think that's so funny, and like, fucking welcome, because like, what's happening?
Welcome.
Love the energy. These are not like normal Oscar movie categories.
No, they're not. I've made them up.
They're kind of fun ones.
Yeah.
So just so you're, on the right expectations. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
I'm ready.
One out of 16. We're going to start it off light. Okay?
All right.
Nothing sassy, nothing crazy. These are the best holiday films for the whole Fam Jam.
Ooh, the Fam Jam.
The Fam Jam. So these are like anyone, any ages,
children
everybody can
grandpa.
Watch it.
Right.
Okay, so
Dog
the nominees are The Polar Express, episode 122.
Oh, Lord.
Home Alone, episode 124.
The first Home Alone?
First Home Alone.
Okay.
Halloween Town, 167.
Oh my God.
Elf, 175.
Well.
And How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 176.
Well.
I put in Halloween and Christmas and Home Alone.
You did. You sure did.
How do you even pick the best holiday film for the whole Fam Jam?
Well, I just don't know if, like, grandparents are into Halloween Town unless they really,
all right,
like...
fair.
What's the grandma's name? I don't know. She was... She was Leia's mom. So I feel like that one's kind of...
Okay, that one's out, but I am leaning towards one. I'm wondering if you are too. What do you think?
Elf?
It is not Elf.
Oh.
I'm going with traditional. It's always on TV. I'm going with Home Alone.
Are you going Home Alone? Like, that's definitely a nostalgic fan favorite, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I'm, like, really thinking back, and I'm pretty sure in the first Sissy Awards, we did another holiday-themed category, and I think we had done Home Alone 2 first, and then we did Home Alone 1, like, after the 100 episodes, because we would always be like, the second one's better.
Oh my god. Wait, so I have last year's Sissy Awards, and we had awkward holidays.
Oh my god. I'll go with Home Alone with that.
And Home Alone wins! Wait, so accepting the award is Kevin McAllister, okay. Joe Pesci, and the other dude I can't think of.
I'm
Marv.
mentioning Kevin McAllister.
And the pigeon lady. Oh no, she's not.
That's the second one. That's what I was talking about.
I'm sorry, Buzz and his girlfriend come out from the back.
Buzz, your girlfriend, woof.
Woof.
I'm just envisioning Kevin McAllister is grown, and he's now the guy from Saw, and he just comes up on stage, and everyone's like, ah! And he's like, thank you guys.
Listen,
my childhood was wild. So you're like, what the fuck?
He got a star on the Hall of Fame. I mean, Macaulay Culkin is coming back.
Wow.
If you couldn't tell, I didn't know where to put Halloween Town, so that's where we got the best holiday films for the whole Fam Jam. So, it's holiday season, you don't know what to do, you just put on Home Alone, alright? You little jerk.
I do feel that Will Ferrell from Elf is clapping, like, he's being so respectful, he's, like, standing and clapping, and the Grinch, I am envisioning, like, flipping a table and walking out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's like, absolutely. This is out of control, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. And Polar Express is like, we already left, we're on the train, gotta go.
They're gone. And Halloween Town is, the whole theater's a different theater.
We gotta kidnap more kids, see ya.
Yeah.
Oh my
okay,
god.
The next award category is Best Soundtrack to Jam To. I was kind of in, like, jamming. I was talking about Fam Jam and jamming, but that's
twice.
But that's it. It's just alphabetical order. No more jamming.
Jam Awards? Okay.
There's no more jamming after this. But these are best soundtracks. And when I say to jam to, I don't mean, like, hey, good instrumental, right? This is, like, you bought the CD if you could.
Yeah, it's gone on the Spotify playlist. I'm already envisioning one movie I think is going to be on
What is it? Say it.
Is it Now and Then?
Yes!
Yes! I figured.
Okay, Now and Then.
Oh!
The Prince of Egypt.
Oh, wow.
Hairspray.
Oh, shit.
The Brave Little Toaster. Oh, yeah.
I remember the car death song. Don't worry.
It Takes Two.
Oh, that's a fucking good one.
And the last one, Sister Act 2. Back in the habit, baby.
Oh!
Joyful love, he adore thee. You know how you made fun of us for singing?
Joyful.
I wanted to get that all out of the way, and it'll be funnier as we keep going down the categories.
I really, you know what, because there's a similar, well, it's not a similar, but like the Oscars has Best Song, and then they have all the people from each nominee like perform the song. I'm envisioning like that this would happen, and I'm sorry, I think everyone would be jamming to Sister Act. I'm not gonna lie.
Do too.
I feel like it would be a standing O. You know, they got the synchronized dancing. The Brave Little Toaster's gonna make people nervous when they start singing. So they're gonna call a counselor.
Well, Hairspray's an obvious, but
Hairspray's good too.
I know, but I think, and It Takes Two. I'll tell you, you listen to that, y'all. Don't hold back.
Right.
Now and then it's a classic. The Prince of Egypt. I just listened over and over again. When You Believe in Miracles.
When you believe, somehow you will.
Sister Act 2 was also our 100th episode, so it just made the cut.
I was like right after. Yeah, I remember doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah, so, but are we in agreement? Sister Act 2, Lauryn Hill comes up.
I think Lauryn Hill's coming out. Whoopi's there in her nun outfit. She's like, son of a bitch, I'm putting it on again. Right when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Whoopi shows up to the mic and she goes, joyful, joyful, yo.
Adore
thee. And in my life I've seen nothing before thee. And if I was a gangster, I should have known that you were the only place to go, so... Who you down with, C?
Yeah, you
I'm
know
down
me.
with G-O-D. Are you down with G-O-D?
Yeah, you know me. Oh my god.
Every last homie.
And then the cameraman would zoom in on her forehead where there is no eyebrows. I'm pretty sure.
Was that the episode you learned she had no eyebrows? Or was
it was either
first?
that or the first one, and
God.
it just still blows my mind every day.
I'm sorry, but nothing makes me happier than at the Sissy Awards, Sister Act 2 wins, and I feel like the press
awesome.
the next day would be like, it was rigged, Sister, they just wanted like press release for the Sissy Awards.
The opinion articles, I could see that, yeah.
I know.
They would be like, John Travolta was just absolutely screwed out of Hairspray. He wore a dress to the occasion.
God, now that I'm thinking I could have, because I forgot about John Travolta, I could have moved that into another category. Well, when we get there, I'll tell you about it.
Is there a John Travolta category?
There is not, but I'll get there. Our next award category is iconic female leads.
Oh, thank God.
And I'm not talking, listen, female or woman, whatever. I'm talking kid, tween, woman, everything. So we got Matilda.
I'm right when I hear the nominee, I'm like, oh God.
We got She's the Man.
Amanda Bynes.
We got, which we keep bringing this one back, A League of Their Own, Gina Davis. Are you kidding me?
I mean, she did win the season 2 of Nostalgic Movie Survivor.
She did.
I'm envisioning she wore her buff to the award show.
She doesn't even need the award. She doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Give it to Kit.
She's like, give it to my dog, Kit.
I just give it to my sister. We have Thelma and Louise, so look at Gina Davis playing that. Isn't that crazy?
Is it Gina and Susan Sarandon, though? Because they're both, I was going to say, they're both,
We have Mean Girls.
All the girls. Just all of them?
Girls.
Just all of them?
So,
Can Damien be included, too, just because?
Absolutely, Damien could be included. And the last one we have, Bring It On. Okay, so when I think of iconic leads, I had, individuals and group leads, and I just put them all together because I was like, when I watch these movies, these are iconic women.
They are.
These are iconic women. I'm not going to say female. I'm going to say women. Iconic woman leads. Women. Because even in Matilda, Rita Perlman was unbelievable, and so was Miss Honey.
And Miss Honey, that's right.
And if we're going to be honest, Miss Trunchbull was amazing.
In a weird way, maybe Miss Trunchbull too, even though she wasn't a good person, but she went to the Olympics. That's
absolutely.
rough.
Absolutely.
It's an achievement.
So this is a very tough category. I'm going to tell you, I don't have a winner in mind. I don't.
I do.
What is it?
And I thought it was going to be Matilda, and then you read the rest, and I was like, oh.
Who is it?
I'm leaning towards Bring It On. Because these are high school girls who have absolutely no adult supervision or support. They had to lead a team. They had to
Clovers
fundraise
a scholarship. They ripped up a check.
Ripped up a check. They had to do all of this shit on their own.
Oh my God.
Each team did it, and they learned respect and just a lot of really good life skills I feel we saw in there. And I don't know. They're sticking out to me. Gotta say.
I'm sorry, but I'm going with it. The winner, Bring It On!
Woo!
Who's coming up to the stage? Go Taurus.
And then they just all do, a cheerleading routine, on stage for 10 minutes, and the music is like, no, please, we have to go to the next one. They're like, woo!
Listen, right now, Kirsten Dunst goes to get the award, Gabrielle Union pushes her down and struts past her, and then gives an epic speech. And then Eliza Dushku, eye rolls in the audience. And that's the perfect...
I love it.
I think that's the perfect way that goes.
And then they just somersault off stage with their award. And they're like, bye!
And then Red screams from the back, I'm still
big red. Oh my God, she pulls a Kanye. And she's like, I just want to let you know, I'm still big red, y'all. And they're like, get off the stage, ma'am. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Okay, the next category.
Okay.
Kate, we're already on category 4.
Woo!
Here's where we get to the fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I want more than 50% of our listeners to listen up, because this category is male characters that give you the ick.
The ick! There's just so many.
Okay. Are you ready?
Infinite.
I will explain all of my choices because one of them you might say, ooh, but I'll remind you.
Okay.
First, we have Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but he gives me the big ick, okay?
Big ick. He sets places on fire.
Big ick. Can't remember things. Time hold.
Masturbates in front of his therapist.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yep.
Followed up by 500 Days of Summer. When you watch it again, big ick.
He's
big
an ick. He's an ick. Yep.
After that, we have American Pie. The gay slander is off the charts.
I was gonna say, I feel like all the guys in there are ick, except maybe Finch. He's least icky, I think, just because he's like on the outside.
Here's the weird nominee, but stay with me. Okay. Ghostbusters. Because Bill Murray was so gross when you watch him later. Big ick.
He sexually harasses Sigourney Weaver the whole movie.
All the time. Yeah. A whole movie. And last, this was a very old one that we did. If you remember it, Better Off Dead.
Oh my God! The main character.
The main character just
John Cusack
tries to complete suicide the whole movie because some girl dumped him and then skis down a hill.
And then there's also skiing and then a little boy who's a puppet falls off a ski cliff for 10 years. And that's the only good part of that movie. That's correct.
How do we?
And, oh my God, and Dan Schneider's in that movie. Do you remember that? That might be the winner.
How do we pick the icks? Okay, how do we pick the icks? Because they're all icky. Do we pick the worst ick? Do we pick the, like, not as bad ick? How do we go because they're all icks? How do we do it?
I do feel like the Better Off Ted guy is the worst. I feel like he's gonna grow up to be the worst adult. I feel like all the other, men in the movie are also the worst.
Yep.
Dan Schneider.
Listen, it's an 80s film. John Cusack. He's young. It's weird. There's some weird cartoony psychedelic burger scenes that are cartoons.
Oh
I don't know what's happening.
I feel like if you just experienced a breakup, most people would want to pick 500 Days of Summer because they're like, that's a bunch of bullshit. But I think it's...
Watch it all. All right.
All right.
I'm excited about that category.
I really want, like, their award, whatever our award looks like, to be, like, a little melted, and, like, maybe, like, oily.
I want the curtain to fall on them and the music starts immediately.
They're just like, thank you. And it's like, get off stage.
Okay, we are on to our 6th category. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I lied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on our 5th. This one, I realized the more we did these, the more this kept coming up.
Oh boy.
Kate, this is the most absurd plot lines.
Oh, there's a lot.
You know.
Oh boy.
It's weird. It doesn't make sense. And when I go through them, boy, you gotta giggle.
Yeah.
All right. The first one we have, and you know it if you've gone into details like us, which is Casper.
Oh.
Kate, why is it absurd? Tell us why it's absurd.
Bill Pullman dies, but then he's a ghost dad, but then he comes back alive, and then the lady wants to die to be a ghost lady, but then she doesn't come back alive, and then something, our mom is dead, and she's an angel, and then Devin Sawa. It doesn't make sense.
Absolutely for all of those, but also I just kept thinking that, he's a ghost therapist, and that's how we found ghosts.
Which is my dream job.
I think that might be.
Any ghost.
I thought you'd be like an alien therapist, but ghost therapist would be good too.
How do they pay me?
Next most absurd plot is don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Oh. Okay, that. Yes.
Hey, when you get a dead body, just drop it off at the morgue and run away.
Every scene, there's something else that I'm like, what?
Your mom just wants to go to Europe.
I'm just envisioning that Rose and, what's the Christina Applegate are like there together. Like they went as each other's dates to this. And they're like, we didn't bring anyone else. It's just us here to represent.
Literally one of my favorite people I work with. Who, like, I'm their manager, constantly says to me, I'll be right on that, Rose.
Be right on that, Rose.
And I'm like, I will give you a promotion tomorrow if you keep talking this way, because I love it.
Every girl needs a cucumber in her house. Oh my God.
The next one is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
The
Why do they fit on the same person? Why is that a plot? I hate you, early 2000s.
Wait, now I'm just envisioning on the red carpet, you see like one of them and they're in the pants and you're like, cool, where's your co-stars? And then they're like, hold on a second. And they go by the curtain and then another one comes out in the pants. And they just keep doing that and you're like, but how y'all gonna be inside at the same time? And they're like, the pants will make it work. And you're like, what? Because that's kind of the movie.
They just have like a big giant stitched pant. They all fit in. Okay, yes. Followed up by Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, it's not a tumor.
It's the stupidest plot ever. And I thought the movie was over and it kept going. And it
Who is your daddy? What does he do?
Weird. I just never think anyone would ever believe he's a teacher. I can't. It's stupid.
Well, now I'm envisioning him on the red carpet holding his ferret.
Yep.
And he's just like, I don't know, where are the children? And you're like, oh,
yep.
God.
By the way, we did a lot of Arnold movies. Like,
well, no, we definitely did.
I could have made a whole Arnold category, and I was like, stop it. After that, we have... Now, stick with me with this one.
Okay.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay.
Because when I tell you that there is a Toontown, and we have an evil guy that hates toons because his brother got killed by a toon, so he became a toon.
Hybrid toon, and nobody explains how that happened.
He set up Roger to kill because Roger's stupid but has a hot girlfriend, and the hot girlfriend has a crazy female body, and I don't, and then the cop hates him too. It's a weird plot.
Rose is in that movie too. Be right on that, Rose.
Wow, Rose is a bartender there.
And
the last one of our most recent one, episode 199, was Problem Child.
Oh!
Because a plot of a kid that's so terrible no one will adopt him, and then finally one does, so they'll be able to go to the neighbors and have dinner, is absolutely absurd.
Oh,
absolutely
my God.
absurd.
Okay.
Can you even breathe with these? Which one
Hold
should
on,
we pick?
I need can you tell me all
We
of them
have
again?
Casper, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, Kindergarten Cop, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Problem Child. I don't even know where to begin. I kind of have one that I'm leaning towards, but I don't know what you're thinking.
I think I'm leaning towards Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Okay. I'm in between that and Sisterhood. Or the
pants one. Yeah. Because the pants are magic.
Well,
summer, the pants brought us together.
The pants were a size 6, so
everybody suck it in and fit into the pants, or else you're not a friend anymore. Yeah. I mean,
I would go with Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That one is insane, and I can't.
Clown Dog, the Grunion Fish, I don't even know.
The fashion show at the house, Moms in Europe. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. If you need a better title to explain absurd plot lines, there it is. Christina Applegate rolls up. She accepts the award,
with
yells at her brother.
Shoulder pads. The biggest shoulder pads she's ever seen.
The most incredible eyebrows. Incredible. They were so thick and beautiful.
I'm just envisioning, for some reason, Kenny, the older brother, who, like, his whole arc was, I'm a stoner, but then I watch a cooking show, and now I make pancakes, and my life's put together. And you're like, what? And he's, like, the caterer at the event, like, hey, guys, pancakes only, okay? It's as far as I got.
Well, the poor little brother who broke his arm is somehow healed by the end of the movie. He's
still at home by himself.
Absurd.
That's my theory. Wow.
All right, Kate. I'm coming at you in this next category.
I'm
coming at you a little bit. And I want you to just laugh at it. Just take it in. Just
Is it going to be movies that Katie likes too much?
No. I'm saying this with love, okay? This is with love. This category is called Most Annoying Fans.
So it's going to be all the movies I like.
The first nominee we have is Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
Okay, I can't argue with that. They're annoying.
I also made fun of myself in this because the next one with that is Toy Story. Okay, because toddlers are also annoying fans.
Yes, for sure.
After that, we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay, yes.
After that, we have the Little Rascals. We grew up with a house that had to keep watching it and watching it and watching it and watching it because we were obsessed with the Little Rascals.
I mean, they're funny.
We have Batman.
Oh,
Batman. And Kate, because we don't have the original, I have the sequel. That is The Lost World Jurassic Park.
Which I don't think there's fans of, if I'm being honest. I think there's people who tolerate it, so.
Listen, they tolerated it, but there was another movie afterwards, so these are the most annoying fans. Who are we picking? I'm in between two, but I also, had to struggle with this category, so we're here and we're gonna enjoy it, okay?
So, my mind goes immediately to Star Wars and immediately to Batman, because they're still pumping out content.
It's exhausting.
And, people are so annoying, and if I were to...
Star Wars. Done.
I do think it is Star Wars.
We're coming at you. I'm sorry. I'm sure we're going to lose half our audience, but it's true. You're annoying.
And this is where I want, Leia to come up on stage smoking a ciggy, and then, Luke's there, and he's like, hey, guys, thanks so much. My mentor died, and everything's wrong. And we're like, get off the stage. Go be a Jedi, bitch.
I will tell you, I think the only person that should go up there is George Lucas and just say, listen, I held out to get all the merchandise profits, and why do you guys think they're still making movies today? I'm the billionaire, and everyone else is just trying to get on that Star Wars $1 billion train, y'all.
I mean, that does sound like something he might say, so I approve. Yeah.
And then everyone cheers, and I boo.
Everyone's like,
but it was good. I'm not going to say it wasn't good. I'm just saying you have the most annoying fans. Okay, this next category is really fun, and there's a lot of nominees. We have a total of 7 nominees.
Ooh,
this might be one of my highest nominees.
Packed.
This category is movies so cool you wish you could act in them.
Okay.
Like you want to be in it. Are you ready?
I want to be a part of this world. Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay. I do want to go on the Dead Ghost pirate ship. I'm not gonna lie.
Followed by...
but I want to go on it.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Because make me a match, buy me a buy, catch me a catch. Followed up by Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, that would scare me if I was...
Come on, you get to be in this world where everything's big. It'd be awesome.
I mean, a giant Oreo cookie sounds good, but yeah.
Doesn't it? That oatmeal cream pie cookie. Mm-hmm. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Augustus Gloop. He fell into the river.
I don't want to be a part of the tour. I want to be, in the background where I'm not in danger, personally.
I mean, steak dinner bubblegum? I'll try it.
I would.
Surf ninjas. Because I'm sorry, if you get magical ninja power, I want it. I want it. I want
to learn to surf in 2 minutes. And in that movie, you can. That's what I want.
We have two more nominees. The Matrix. I'm sorry, but I want to be in that movie. And not because of the Matrix and all the stupid Morpheus that you hate, but I want something to go into my brain and then all of a sudden I know Kung Fu. And I can fly in the air and that's cool as shit and I want to be in that movie.
Okay, but I want to still have steak, though. So
you can have steak. You get to be that guy.
I'll be that guy.
What's
Cypher.
Cypher. And then the last nominee is Camp Nowhere because the parents are nowhere. There's no camp counselors, but we get to buy whatever we want because we have, $20 grand from our parents? This
okay.
Awesome.
I mean, 12-year-old me would definitely want Camp Nowhere.
That's what I mean. These are all, don't you want to be in it? They're so cool. I want to be in it.
I'm between, honestly, Camp Nowhere and maybe Willy Wonka.
Oh, I was thinking Mortal Kombat, but honestly, Camp Nowhere is right as a close second.
I think I'm just as much as Mortal Kombat would be crazy, I would also be nervous I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you have to fight.
Be murdered.
No, Camp Nowhere's the shit.
I don't have to fight anyone at Camp Nowhere. Willy Wonka, I just think is cool because I get to try a bunch of candies. But I also could die in that. So Camp Nowhere just feels the safest, you know?
Do you think you'd be in acting camp in the final day of Camp Nowhere? Would you be part of the acting
I would
school?
Be Annie with the wig.
Oh my god. The sun will come out. Wow. I'd kill to be in that movie.
Christopher Lloyd accepts the award and he's like, I don't know why I'm here. I gotta go.
Absolutely. This one is a smaller category, but equally as important. These are movies that bring on the inspirational tears.
I already know one that's going to be on there.
Number one.
Rudy.
It's Rudy. Number one is Rudy.
My heart. He was so close to winning Nostalgic Movie Survivor.
He was so close. Followed by The Sandlot. Okay? Because if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. Followed by Miracle. Because do you believe in miracles? And then last, but not least, When Harry Met Sally. I cried my eyes out because when you meet someone and you know you just want to start your life right now.
Oh.
They make you cry. They're important. What do we do, Kate? Who's winning this?
I just...
It's got to be him, right? It's got to be Rudy. It's got to be Rudy.
And the entire crowd just like slow claps, chants his name, and he goes up and he tackles the person handing him the award.
Oh my god!
And then he stands up. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I blacked out. I thought I was at Notre Dame." Anyway, thank you so much. I'd like to thank my dead best friend and my ex-girlfriend. And I gotta go. Bye.
Do you think he stands up and does the Fighting Irish speech? He's like, "We're gonna go inside. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna go inside."
That's even fucking better. So yes, I hope so.
Okay, Kate, this is your category. You have absolutely picked all of these movies and ones when I wasn't there, thank God. These are movies that will haunt your dreams.
Woo! I've definitely picked all these movies. Yes.
We got Friday the 13th.
Oh.
We got Poltergeist. We got Alien and Aliens.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
We got Teeth. We have Children of the Corn and Halloween.
Oh.
These absolutely haunt all your dreams. All of them do.
I was going to say, they definitely haunt all of yours.
They haunt all my dreams.
Oh, but universally, whose dreams are they haunting?
I don't know. I mean, these are all very, very haunty.
They are.
Is that a word?
I'm going to go out and say it.
Say it.
I kind of think the one that more people avoid is Teeth. I think there's been way more people that are like, I can't handle it. And then, because they're scared.
Shout out to our guest host, Mel. That is an award winner of movies that haunt your dreams. Thank God I didn't have to do it. Teeth.
I mean, Bridget, but it's a good movie. Like, you know, give it a whirl. Okay, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I want Dawn, who is the main character who does have teeth, to go accept the award with the Rottweiler dog from the movie, and to just be like, we just want to let you know that we're going to donate our award to like, you know, domestic violence and sexual assault victims.
Oh, that's serious.
And then we're also going to go kill those people.
Oh.
So we'll see you later. And we're all like, yay!
Wow. Okay, the hero we didn't know we needed.
She's the hero. Yep.
Kate, this next category, you gotta stick with me. I went back and forth on how to label it, but I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna describe it, okay?
Yeah.
So these are movies that might predict our future as a society.
I'm scared.
Okay? It's dark, it's scary. I kind of was thinking predict our future meeting aliens, predict our future meeting the supernatural, predict our future blah, blah, blah. When I go through the nominees, you'll get it. Are you ready?
Is one of them Demolition Man?
No.
Oh, okay.
That might have been 0 to 100.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might have been the first ones. Yeah.
Okay, one of the first ones is Tremors.
Followed by is a comet.
Yep. Followed by Independence Day.
Okay, well that can happen any day of the week at this point.
Followed by Twilight. Followed by wait for it, Anaconda. 3 more left. The Faculty. The Thing. And The Purge.
Oh, God.
I'm going to repeat them. We got Tremors, Independence Day, Twilight, Anaconda, The Faculty, The Thing, The Purge. What will predict our future? I'm afraid it's The Purge.
Okay, well, that one, possibly because there's no alien influence in that movie. That's all just people being dumb. And people are very dumb, so that is realistic. But I kind of, like...
Oh, no.
I do kind of feel like one day we're going to have a little Independence Day.
Okay,
the aliens are going to be like, Elon Musk keeps sending stupid shitty spaceships in our airspace, and we're fucking over it, so we're taking over, and it's going to happen on the 4th of July. And then Bill Pullman's like, this is my moment to make a speech. And then Will Smith punches an alien, you know?
If the 4th of July is coming up,
I was going to say, it's actually, I think when this episode comes out, it's the day before. So guys, if aliens come, give us some credit for our power.
I know the whole society's doomed, but I want our credit.
I know everyone's dying, but like, it was us. You know, like we thought of it first. Yeah.
I just, Randy, what was his name? That, Independence Day?
Randy Quaid's character.
Randy Quaid, get yourself, you know, I am going to be in Wisconsin. I guarantee there's a Randy Quaid there.
Probably.
Wow. Independence Day. Okay. We have 2 back-to-back categories. These are our nostalgic nominees. We have done, Kate, this is unbelievable. We did a total of 10 nostalgic TV and movie episodes. For those of you that don't know what that means, we got feedback from you all that says, that's great that you do nostalgic movies, but we want you to do new movies or new TV shows. And so then we started doing them. So in the movie category, we just have 4. And then we do a TV category where we have 6. So we tend to lean towards TV. So the 4 nostalgic best movies. Okay, just went straight to it. Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Glass Onion.
Oh my God.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Barbie. How do you pick? How do you pick out of these?
Well, I'm sorry, Hocus Pocus 2.
Hocus Pocus is out.
Just get comfy in your chair, because,
and then both Barbie and Everything Everywhere All at Once are so good that I'm almost leaning towards Glass Onion, because I don't know what to do.
I like Glass Onion, but I don't think...
I know.
I think it's between incredible. Barbie and Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I gotta say, I've watched both those movies more than once because I like them both a lot.
God, I saw Barbie so many times in the theater. I fucking love Barbie.
I know.
What are we made for? Yo, what are we made for? Is it to win? No, this is yours.
You know what? Here's my thinking.
Okay. We're here.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is absolutely so high for me in great movies. However, it did get its day in the sun where it won a crazy amount of awards, whereas Barbie won fucking nothing except Best Original Song, and I think Barbie needs a win. They deserve a win, and I want Barbie to win. Barbie's winning.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Thank you, women's rights.
What am I made for?
And Billie Eilish is like, I'm here for the award. It's me, actually.
God, so. Margot Robbie goes up there and she just starts cursing everyone out. I love it. Greta Gerwig's behind her.
And I'm there too, and I was like, they should have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay, not Adaptive Screenplay, because then they would have fucking won, and I will die on that hill. Okay,
you gotta listen to that episode.
Don't get
because
me started.
Our hype was high because it just came out, and I was feeling the feels with Barbie. I loved it.
We talk about Barbie in obviously that episode, but it's also brought up in our Oscars review episode as well, so you can hear our thoughts on Barbie twice. Yes.
Wow. Well, now going to the TV, Best TV Nostalgic, we have Stranger Things Season 4.
Oh my God. Was that I bet you that was the very first one we ever did.
That was episode 103. Okay?
Yeah, I bet that was the first nostalgic happy hour we ever did. Yep.
It so actually funny. Was. I have the numbers.
That's so funny.
Then we have The Bear, which just came out with a new season.
I already watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing already.
Okay, so I know you did because we share a Hulu account, and I was like, where is the new season promotion thing? And you already watched it, so Hulu's like, enough.
Oh, it's so good.
After The Bear, we have Abbott Elementary.
Oh my God.
Wait, it keeps getting better. Then we did The White Lotus Season 2.
Oh my God.
It gets better. Then we have Pen 15.
Oh my God.
And then you're gonna die. And then we end with Theranos / The Dropout. Stranger Things, Season 4, The Bear, Abbott Elementary, The White Lotus Season 2, Pen 15, Theranos, The Dropout. How in the living hell do you pick?
Oh my God. White Lotus is so good. But so is The Bear, and so is Abbott Elementary, and so is Pen 15. And so is... Oh my God.
Maya and Anna, I can't. How do you pick?
I feel like if I have to filter, I'm filtering out... I love you, Stranger Things, but...
Yeah, they're out.
I'm filtering out Stranger Things. I might filter out Theranos, as much as I love that.
Okay. I was into series. It. It was so good.
I did think it was so good, but I don't know.
It's a cautionary tale.
The other ones, it's tricky because the other ones that are left have had multiple seasons. So you have, like, more material to look through. And The Bear was good.
But the White Lotus was, like, game
Okay,
changer.
The White Lotus is, like, really good, though.
Should we do The White Lotus?
I think let's do The White Lotus. Let's just fucking do it. Let's just fucking do it. You know why? Because all the other nominees are going to be, like, very happy and respectful for The White Lotus winning, because they're cool people.
Oh my god, Jennifer Coolidge is like, I had to die for this.
It's like, those gays tried to murder me, and I won an award for it.
We have an unbelievable Sisters Who've Seen It merchandise about that. Go check it out.
Oh, yeah. I have a
gays.
stamp of it. It's awesome.
Oh, my God. Okay. Wow, we made it through that. Kate, we are down to our last 4 categories.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And they are ridiculous categories. All right, our next one. Hear me out.
Okay.
Subliminally pro-patriarchy films.
So films that are like, yay, men. Films that are like, we're can enough.
Films that are secretly, like, supporting the patriarchy, but they're subliminal. Like, it's not as obvious.
Okay.
And when I go through the list, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, well,
Bridget Jones's Diary.
The
Princess Diaries. The Fifth Element.
Oh my god, written by a 13-year-old boy, people don't forget.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
Young Frankenstein, If You Know, You Know, okay? And Knocked Up. Did I nail that category or what?
Okay.
I can't. Wait, let's break this down. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is so effing absurd because what's her name? It's like Andy Anderson and...
Andy Anderson is a magazine writer.
Who writes about, like, basically Cosmo articles. So she pretends she's Carrie Bradshaw. It's absurd.
It is
Bridget
bad.
Jones's Diary, they just tell her that she's fat, and she's not.
I hate it so much.
The Princess Diaries are so unbelievably, like, sexual harassment all the time, but also trying to make it funny, but also it's weird. The Fifth Element, you have a naked woman the whole time who I don't know why she couldn't wear clothes. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is basically, like, the hottest Hawaiian Mila Kunis that just happens to fall for... What's his name? Jason
Segel.
You're like, stop it. Stop it right now.
Yeah.
Young Frankenstein, all he talks about is her boobs and that.
Yeah.
And then Knocked Up, as you've seen it and watched it, has the most absurd jokes ever that we think Seth from Superbad grew up to live in Knocked Up and make the boob website.
I do think that's what happened.
But they don't come off like... They're patriarchy movies. They come off like they're, like, just normal chick flicks or whatever. They don't come off like they're dude films, but I think they're subliminally pro-patriarchy. I think we gotta put them in the trash. I'm just gonna say it.
I think Knocked Up. Because... Not just because it's the most recent one, but because outside of the movie itself, there were so many people... mainly men who were like, Katherine Heigl's character is like such a stuck-up bitch. Like, how dare she be like mad that her boyfriend doesn't have a job? Like, God, she's such a jerk. And I was like, fucking men! Like, we're so stupid. I hate everyone. And I don't think it did what it could have done with the material. So
it could have been better. Could have been better.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is where I envision Katherine Heigl and Seth Rogen go up to accept the award, and then she kind of like donkey kicks him off the stage. And then she's like, anyway, I want to thank me. Thank you, me. She pulls a Snoop Dogg.
She pulls a Snoop Dogg.
Me. Thank you,
I love it.
And then she's like, fuck y'all, I'm outie. And then she
all
leaves.
y'all.
And she's so pregnant for some reason. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know, you know.
She takes out her belly and throws it in the crowd. Oh my god. We have 3 more, Kate. Okay, this next category is surprisingly deep films.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it off with a big one. Harriet the Spy.
Okay, that one makes me sad all day.
Surprisingly deep. Followed up by The Lion King. Okay. Surprisingly deep.
My favorite movie. Oh,
followed up by, if you heard it, you heard it. Superbad. That's surprisingly deep.
There's a lot of things happening in there.
Then we have The Others. Are you joking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I put it in there because that shit's surprisingly deep. And if you watch it as much as me, this is true. Monsters, Inc. This is also surprisingly deep. I'm sorry it is. I'll go into details.
Those Pixar movies.
Two more left. And the last one you're going to laugh at me, but I think it fits in this category. Okay. So we have The Breakfast Club, which I know people may think this is deep, but it's even deeper than you realize. Okay, It's deep. And the last one of my all-time favorite, I think second favorite movie after Jaws, is Twister. Now, the reason that that's surprisingly deep is because we're talking divorce. We're talking Aunt May dying.
PTSD.
We're talking about saving our dad's life. Okay? I mean, this is not just following Twisters. It's surprisingly deep. Okay? It's amazing.
Helen Hunt went through it in that movie. So, damn.
And all they needed was a leather belt to stop them from flying into the core.
All you need. If only Carrie Elwes had one, he might have been alive still. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll run through it again. We got Harriet the Spy, The Lion King, Superbad, The Others, Monsters, Inc., The Breakfast Club, and Twisters. And for those of you wondering, what the F are you talking about with Monsters, Inc.? Monsters, Inc. is a corporation, okay, whose CEO was so greedy that he refused to innovate the proper way to find out that children laughing could create more superpower, and he had to go with fear, that he created this crazy plot to steal children with Randall, and then get rid of James P. Sullivan, and it's really fucking deep because it's what corporations do today, and all they need to do is just innovate, just a little R&D money, and they would have saved a lot of money and not had all those blackouts. It's insane.
I'm just laughing so hard because I love how you go. I love when you go in business soapboxes, how like businesses are the devil and they're worse, and I do agree, but it's just not how my brain thinks, but I know it's how yours thinks because you live in that world, and oh god, but it's all true.
And even The Others, for those of you who are like, isn't that a scary movie? Yo, The Others is about a woman killing her child and not accepting it, so she stays as a ghost and force her kids to be ghosts too.
Spoiler alert.
So weird.
Yep, it's weird.
It's deep. I don't even know what you pick. I don't know what you pick for this one.
I'm sorry, I'm biased. I do always lean towards movies where it's sad for kids. So for me, standouts are Harriet the Spy, The Lion King, and Monsters, Inc. I
know. Yo.
Okay,
Mufasa dying.
That in front of him.
In front of him is the first like Disney movie that actually addressed death for kids. Yeah. It is so crazy. Because if you have a kid who has not experienced big death, you can just kind of to be like, oh, he's hurt, moving on. But if you have a kid who like lost their parent, now you could use The Lion King to like talk through that with them.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, The Lion King is like...
Do you want it, The Lion King?
One of my favorite movies. And it makes me cry so much in different parts. And I feel like it's the winner.
I love you forever.
But I do feel bad for Harriet the Spy, and bullying should stop. Thank you.
Okay, do you want to tie, or should we go with...
No, I want The Lion King.
Okay. From the day we arrived on the planet.
I cry in the movie, I cry in the Broadway musical. I'm crying all the time around The Lion King.
There's more to see. All right, we got 2 categories. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna go... Okay, this next one... I didn't know what to do with. But I wanted it to be funny. Okay?
All right.
And so I went with weirdest action movies dudes love.
There's so many of those. Arnold.
I was going to say, showing up in this category. Got a lot of Arnold
cameos.
We're kicking it off with Commando. Followed by Die Hard. Followed by Top Gun. Followed by Face Off. Followed by Conan the Barbarian. Followed by True Romance. And then one that's weird, but when you go into details, we'll talk about it, The Mummy. Because
doesn't everybody love The Mummy though? Not just the dudes.
Everybody loves The Mummy, but like it's weird that it's an action movie. You know, like it should just be like hot dudes, you know, but it's like dudes love it too.
Everybody's hot in that movie. It's crazy.
But it's hot dudes.
Even The Mummy. It's too much.
The Mummy is so hot.
There's just way too much going on.
Oh my god, Brendan Fraser. I cannot. What do you do?
This is weird movies that...
Weirdest action movies that dudes love.
So it has to be the weirdest.
Why are they so in love with it? It has to be the weirdest or the weird, or they're all weird, but the ones that dudes love the most, I don't even know. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of was thinking Top Gun because I'm just like, it's so fucking funny.
You don't think Face Off is a little weirder?
Face Off and Conan the Barbarian.
Well,
I mean,
and I was going to say, Conan sticks out, actually, because that is really fucking weird. And it's definitely an Arnold movie.
Shots fired to our guest host.
Dudes out there really like it. Really, really like it. But I don't know how many dudes love Face Off. You know? I don't feel like that's like had a cultural impact.
That's true.
Much.
Top Gun cracks me up the most.
Top Gun definitely has had a cultural impact, but I think that's well liked by men and women. See, my brain keeps going to like which one to like dudes lean towards.
True. I'm sorry, but Die Hard is weird too.
It is.
It's so weird. Like, he goes to a Christmas party and then he's like fighting for his life. It's weird. Just because he happened to change because she had a weird office with like a shower. I don't know what's happening.
I know, but in Conan the Barbarian, a guy like turns into a snake. Like, for no reason, and then he turns back. And you're like, what?
Conan, you won, and shots are fired to our guest host. We will take your email for questions.
Oh, boy, what a winner.
Holy cow. Y'all, we got here. There were no commercial breaks. There was no dumb host jokes. There was nothing. There was no cameos to the audience asking something stupid.
Even though, you know, I love this part of the Oscars where they do the tribute to people in the industry who passed. But if we were to do that, I just want to say this, if we were to do that, we would make a big screen. We would not have those people displayed on a screen 8 miles away, and then the cameraman zooms in on interpretive dancers.
I know.
That's what we would not do. I just want to say it.
I know.
Listen to our Oscars episode.
Okay.
Because there were feelings. Okay. Now, so sorry.
This might be actually your favorite category.
Wow.
And I left it for the end. And it just so happened to be the end. I didn't actually leave it. It was alphabetical order. So it just works out perfect.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I'm right about this. When I explain the title, you're going to have to triple check me. But I think I am right about it, and we should talk about it. This category is, why isn't this an amusement park ride?
Woo! Oh, there's
the nominees.
Many.
Now, educate me if I have these wrong. The nominees are Jumanji.
Okay, that would be a very scary one, but it could be fun.
We're Back, a Dinosaur Story.
That could also be fun.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, that's a nightmare. That would be a dark ride, for all you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I would drive on that convertible off a cliff with him.
Oh, God.
The Wizard of Oz. Is there an amusement park ride?
So there used to be in Disney. They had the Great Movie Ride, and they featured like a scene from Wizard of Oz, but now it's some dumb shit about Mickey Minnie. Sorry, Disney adults, it's not as good. Okay, it should have kept as the Great Movie Ride, but
all right. And the last one that you got to educate me if this is true or not. Titanic.
That is not a ride, but that would be a traumatic ride.
I want the ride to be that you move it so it doesn't hit the iceberg and you save everybody.
Oh, you're thinking of the ride as like, oh, we can save the Titanic? Because my mind went to like, how would they have people sliding down the ship and not getting injured? What's the liability on that?
This is so fun when all these traumatic people died.
Yeah.
We have Jumanji, We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, The Wizard of Oz, Titanic. Why isn't this an amusement park ride? What are we doing? What are we going with?
I'm between Jumanji and Titanic.
I know that Titanic's a little, like, poor taste, but I think we could make it, I think some smart people could make it not horrific.
And you could also do it where you're following the events of the story, where kind of maybe the beginning of the ride is like, oh, that's nice. Look at Jack and Rose. And wow, that's cute. And then that like zips by quick. And then it's like, iceberg! And you're like, ah! And then you gotta like, get through and survive. Whereas Jumanji, I'm envisioning it like very much a 3D ride, which Universal has a lot of. And you're just like, again, like, we're playing a board game. And then, oh shit, now we in the jungle. Or the jungle comes to us.
Oh my God. It could have the seats with the volume and the spray.
And you're just like, I mean, I kind of think Jumanji would be a little bit more fun.
Jumanji is the winner!
Wow! And Robin Williams is like at the end of the ride where he's like, "Wow, guys, thanks for getting me out of the jungle. See you next time." And then it's like just the video that plays for everybody, and you're like, "What the F is happening?" Oh my god! And Bonnie Hunt's like, "Never again."
And they're all, and at the end they're like, "Don't roll that dice anymore.
Don't roll the dice. See ya."
Kate, we did it.
God.
That was it. We went through.
Oh my god, Bridge.
16 categories.
This was
okay?
60 categories, 100 movies.
100 movies, and I'm gonna recap really fast, okay?
Oh my god.
Best holiday film for the whole fam jam, the winner was Home Alone.
Yeah.
Followed by best soundtrack to Jam 2. I promise I only did 2 jams, okay? With Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit.
That's a jam.
Iconic women leads, bring it on.
Bring it on. Yep.
Male characters that give you the ick, Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead.
Most absurd plots, Don't Tell the Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh my god.
Most annoying fans, Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope.
Yeah.
Movies so cool you wish you could act in, Camp Nowhere. Movies that bring on the inspirational tears, Rudy. Movies that haunt your dreams, Teeth.
Yep.
Movies that might predict our future Independence Day. I hope it won't be this quick.
Oh, God.
Nostalgic best movie, Barbie. Nostalgic best TV, The White Lotus Season 2.
Yep.
Subliminally pro-patriarchy films, Knocked Up. Surprisingly deep, The Lion King. Weirdest action movies, dudes love Conan the Barbarian. And finally, why isn't this an amusement ride? Jumanji.
Wow. I mean, Bridge. That was awesome.
Every 2 years, I put in at least 45 minutes of work, and I just want to let you know I love you, Kate.
Okay. It was amazing. I love that so much. I love that so much. And I'm just also thinking of how, I don't remember if it was this past year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, but one of the Oscars, and it was one of the ones we reviewed, they did like the commercial for, it was for The Little Mermaid, where it was like, "Hey everyone, we're all gonna watch the trailer. We're gonna stop the awards. And this isn't a commercial because you're watching the show and we're wasting showtime, but we're watching a trailer and now you have to watch it." And it was a bunch of bullshit. And you know what, Bridge? We're about to do that right now because I'm about to do our next pick.
Oh!
And it's just, I'm maybe in the, if this was a real award show, we would have done this like not after. We would have done this like somewhere in the middle. Like, "Hey everyone, I know we're in a groove, but we're halting real hard for no reason, and we're gonna force you to pay attention to our next movie." So
wait, you're making me think of who pulled people off the street. Was that Jimmy Kimmel?
No, it was was it Jimmy Kimmel?
Who just pulled random people off the street? I want us to do that right now and then do this.
Okay, that was the best bit they've ever fucking done, and they've never done it again. It makes me so sad. I'm like, you guys need to do that again.
Absolutely.
Okay, Bridge, it is summertime. Summertime is a time.
We sing everything.
Summertime is a summertime.
Where the living's easy.
But you also have nostalgia for movies. And we used to own this movie on VHS, which I would like to believe you liked this movie at one point in your life. I do feel like we've referenced this movie. I don't know if I liked it when I was of age, but I feel like I appreciate it now. This is from 1995. Ooh. Staying in the 90s.
95, okay.
This movie was based off of a book series.
I know what it is.
You do?
I know what it is. It's the Babysitter's Motherfucking Club. This is such a great movie.
7 junior high school girls organize a daycare camp for children while at the same time experiencing classic adolescent growing pains. I'm sorry. No, so many questions immediately come up. 12-year-olds babysitting children with no adults. It's the 90s. We love to see it. I'm ready. I'm ready for the deadbeat dads. I'm ready for the tomboy backwards hats.
The Amelia is connected to the what is it connected to the...
They do that to help Claudia get through summer school. What the F is going on in Babysitter's Club? Where are the adults?
I will tell you this.
My God.
That movie is so great, and now I am a mom that puts my kid in daycare and I'm nervous to watch it with that lens. But when the Netflix thing came out with Babysitter's Club, I watched that shit.
It's so good. Oh, the Netflix show is great.
This is such a... Okay, can I tell you, this is so embarrassing. But when it came out, I was like, I'm absolutely Dawn. Like, I'm Dawn.
You're Dawn? With the diabetes? No. Dawn was the...
That's Stacy. Katie, get it together.
Dawn was the hippie girl. Okay.
She was the hippie girl, and I would go around our block, Johnny Court, and pick up trash from Dawn.
By yourself? Where was... Well, it's the 90s. No adults. Okay, got it.
Nobody cared about us. But I remember just being like, I want to be like Dawn, Alex Mack, and I want to go pick up trash and save the world and wear long...
I've just envisioned all the neighbors being like, that fucking kid is out there again, trash picking. What's happening? Oh my God.
Her parents literally never watch her. All right. Babysitter's Club.
Babysitter's Club. Wow. And then everyone in the audience is like, why did we have to watch that? And we're like, because it's our show. Get over it. Yeah. Wow.
I just know how intense the freaking leader is, the redhead. Who is that?
Oh, yeah, her name is Chrissy.
Chrissy's intense.
Christy, excuse me. She's a lot.
She's a tomboy, because she wears a hat and sneakers.
Backwards hat! She's a tomboy!
And she eats Oreos! She's a tomboy!
And she has a deadbeat dad who says he's gonna hang out with her and then abandons her in an amusement park.
That's
Spoiler alert.
Oh, man.
Hate it all. Rachel cooks in this movie, too. She's Marianne.
I just want you all to know that from coming off of the Sissy Awards, this will be included in 2 years of next
Sissy
2 years.
Awards. We'll see what category
we'll be in. We don't know. But we love you and see you there. Bye-bye, listeners. Oh, wait, we're not ready to say bye yet. Are we ready to say bye?
I don't think so, because I'm gonna, normally we do a little, like, I love you. And I do, Bridge, I do love you very much, because I love you all the time. Your hard work that you put in making this award show. That is not easy. It's not easy to go through 100 movies and be creative like that, but you did that, and you're great at doing that, and I love you. And if there was a category for Best Sister, you'd be the winner. You'd win. Be
the winner. Mary too, I love you, and Danielle and everyone else.
And Mary, yeah.
But in this case, it's you. I love you.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And listeners, if you also love us, and you love Bridget's hard work, and you love the Sissy Awards, because this was fucking awesome, you should write us a review.
Hey!
We love reviews. We love written reviews. You can review us on Apple Podcasts, along with some other podcasting apps. And we also have a website, sisterswhoseenit.com. On our website, you can request a movie. So there is a form you can fill out. Your request goes on a list. And we look at the list every now and then, and we will do it eventually. Many of the movies we did that were featured in the Sissy Awards were listener requests. So that could be you. Maybe it'll win something. Who the hell knows? Not us. And Bridge, what else can they do on our website?
They can give us money. Woo! Okay? For our hard work, which is Katie's work. Woo! You could buy merchandise. Woo! Which, these gays are trying to murder me. Check it out. Find it if you can find it. And maybe any of the other $199 to $100 other merchandise that we got. We love you. And go give us money. Love you.
Love you. Awesome. All right. Well, listeners, we'll see.
Do I say bye now? I say bye now.
Well, I was going to say, listeners, we'll see y'all next week with the Babysitter's Club. Ho-na-na-na-ho.
That's what it is.
That's the song.
That's what it is. Oh-na-na-na, yeah.
Don't remember the rest of it. Just ho-na-na-na-ho. Yep.
Ho.
Very nice.
Okay. Bye-bye. Go clean up trash in your neighborhood. Be done. I love you.
Bye-bye. I love you. Wear gloves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love you.
Thanks for tuning in to Sisters Who've Seen It. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our website at sisterswhoseenit.com, where you can email us, request movies to be reviewed, and keep up to date with all things sisters. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.